Alright guys, Zenless Zone 0 2.5 might actually be the biggest update yet. With the latest official teasers and brand new info, we've got some massive features and quality of life changes on the way, and honestly it's looking really hype. So in this video, I'll be breaking down the 4 major changes coming to Zenless in the next patch. We got a massive change to the story, a new Substat Selector system, a complete unlock potential overhaul for older characters, and the big one, a proper free-person co-op gameplay. Also, if you guys do enjoy the update coverage, make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on those notifications. I'm also giving out some free INTERKNOT memberships to my subscribers who leave a comment down below. But alright, let's not waste any time and get right into it. We've got a lot of exciting stuff to cover for this video. First off, let's start with the huge quality of life change. A Substat Selector is finally on the way for Zenless Zone 0. This was already officially confirmed in the recent dev talk. All they said is we have a new Substat Selector on the way for 2.5, but we have additional info on this, and basically you will now be able to perform an advanced tuning in the music store where you'll be able to choose the substat you want on your drive disk. So for everyone who's been praying for a Substat Selector, it's finally arriving in version 2.5. Alright, next up we got a pretty major overhaul to the new main story. So the story structure is going to change a lot. The main storyline will have clearer objective and more mysteries about the depths of the hollow that will gradually be revealed. We should already start seeing this and some of the improvements already in 2.4 as they said, but we should be expecting a lot more in 2.5. One thing they specifically stated is to have converging storylines, which basically means you'll be able to follow how different characters grow and also connect before eventually taking the stage together. So this is a good way of introducing upcoming characters earlier in the story. And also going forward, the devs plan to blend narrative with gameplay more tightly to make the story more engaging and dynamic. We saw that since version 1.6 they've been focusing on more long-term character development and giving key characters bigger moments. And in 2.5 seems like the next step in that new direction. Alright, now let's talk about one of the biggest changes for 2.5, and that is a full revamp to the unlock potential system, which should help out a lot to buff outdated or underperforming characters. We have a few things to this system. It seems they have 2 types of potentials. One of them is called First Unlock Potential. These actually modify a character's kit and give them new passive or abilities. We've already seen an example of this with characters, for example like Ellen Joe and Soldier 11. But in 2.5, it looks like Bernice is actually the next character in line to receive a First Unlock Potential to hopefully help bring Bernice back in the relevance of the game. Alright, now the second type is going to be called Additional Unlock Potentials, which are potentials from number 2 to 6. So instead of unlock potential, these are additional unlock potential. These focus on numerical buffs only, so this is going to change things like damage multipliers, daze multipliers, and other scaling improvements. No new abilities, just stronger numbers. This system is more for a character that's doing underwhelming, but that doesn't exactly need a brand new move, just simply needs better multipliers. And how this works is these can be bought from the brand new store coming in 2.5 by using a currency you earn from certain game modes. You can earn the Awakening currency from doing the Redo Weekly, Shield Defense, and Deadly Assault. This currency can be exchanged in the potential shop, and right now the placeholder says 1000 tokens equal 1 Awakening material, but that could change at any moment. You can also buy Bamboo vouchers in the shop with no limit, which is also a nice bonus. And for the characters receiving the second stage of the unlock potential, called Awakening Potential, include Ellen, so Ellen will have both her unlock potential and then these awakened potentials to make her better, as Ambi, Grace, and Soldier 11, giving them higher multipliers and better overall performance. So yeah, basically this revamp should give older agents a much needed power boost. Alright, now let's move on to the biggest new feature, a proper co-op gameplay. We finally have a full breakdown of the co-op system, game modes, UI, different roles, the progression, and we even have the info of different agents getting buffs specifically for the new co-op mode. But let's start with the basics. So you'll be able to team up with other players, queue for challenges, pick roles, and play through structured PvE mission together. There are game modes like Annihilation, Elite Battles, Time Challenges, Elemental Domains, Alarm Hacking, Treasure Hunting, and something called Final Battle. Each of the modes mentioned come with different objectives, scoring, and optional bonus conditions like don't lose too much HP, use your ultimate a certain amount of times, or perform a counter. There's shared progression, gadgets, research, card emblems for temporary builds, with roguelike mechanics which will hopefully make every game feel different, every match with a different build, which could add to a lot of variety during gameplay. We also know they plan to add quick communication messages that are also included, like group up, marking position, rescue me, and more, so you can still cooperate with the 2 other players you're playing alongside with without the need for voice chat. This is shaping up to be a fully structured multiplayer PvE mode, not just a side feature, but basically the main mode of 2.5. Now let's also go over the agent rework coming specifically for co-op, as several agents are getting adjustments so they work better in the multiplayer mode. And with the latest info, some of these changes are pretty big. One of the characters getting buffed is Lighter. Lighter's buff are now universal instead of element locked. All the fire and ice bonuses he used to give out now apply to every element, and his damage buff, damage shred, and M1 and M2 effects are now way more flexible for co-op team comps. Another character getting buffed is going to be Lucia. Lucia becomes a much stronger support in co-op. When she enters Darkbreaker, she gives the whole team plus 800 attack for 40 seconds, and when your Harmony hits an enemy, everyone heals 15% HP once every 5 seconds, so she basically becomes a offensive plus healing support hybrid. And now we have Astra Yao. Astra gets the biggest rework here. She gains a new co-op version of her tactical prism, which now lets her build up starlight stacks and then channel a long beam attack that can last up to 10 seconds. At the same time, this will give her a strong anti-interruption, takes away less damage, shreds enemy defense, and heals teammates. She basically becomes the ultimate sustained DPS and team utility character for co-op. Now one more thing is co-op is going to have gear. This is more of the roguelike element where you can gain exclusive gear for your character, and some agents will have unique co-op gear that will help their stats like Miyabi, Yizwan, Ellen, Soldier 11, Yanagi, Chingy, Lighter, Yishingguan, just to name a few. We don't have the full descriptions yet, but this gear will give certain agents special bonuses specifically from multiplayer. But yeah guys, these are the next big 4 changes and features on the way for version 2.5. Let me know down below which one are you looking forward to the most. For me, it definitely has to be the new co-op gameplay. I'm really excited for this one, and also the other features does sound nice. But yeah guys, this will conclude all the latest 2.5 info. If you guys did enjoy, like the video, subscribe, put those notifications on. Don't forget to enter the INTERKNOT membership giveaway that's going to be down below for those who want to check that out. But for now, this will conclude all for this video. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.